The lore and backstory of Willy Wonka was expanded in Wonka, and the blockbuster nature of the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory prequel has already created speculation over Wonka 2 and a possible franchise. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was the 1971 adaptation of Roald Dahl's 1964 novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Warner Bros. Pictures' Wonka, directed by Paul King and starring Timothée Chalamet as the titular lead, expands on the backstory of Willy Wonka and how he became the master chocolatier played by Gene Wilder in the 1971 original. Since it's adapting such a well-known intellectual property, there have been questions about Warner Bros. Pictures' plans when it comes to the future of Wonka and if there will be more franchise plans in the future. Though news has been rather scant regarding a sequel, it has been announced that work is taking place behind the scenes to make a follow-up happen. It's unclear if Timothée Chalamet's take on Willy Wonka will stand the test of time, but there's certainly room for more in Wonka 2. Though news regarding the potential sequel has been slow, the latest update confirms that work is taking place on the script for Wonka 2. While attending the premiere of Paddington in Peru, director Paul King revealed major details about the development of Wonka 2, including that we've got about half of a draft. Despite this update, the sequel isn't greenlit yet, and there's no guarantee that it will ever get out of the development phase. However, King's enthusiasm, as well as the original movie's box office performance, could certainly spur the sequel into reality. King also let slip a few hints about what he'd like to see in Wonka 2, including that he'll try to get some international travel in it. It's unclear if King meant travel in terms of shooting locations, or within the story that could see Willy travel the globe in search of more interesting flavors for his famous sweets. However, King was elusive, concluding by saying that's the only tease I'll give. But hopefully, I'll get some air miles off this one. Wonka 2 is confirmed to be in development. The sequel isn't greenlit yet. Timothée Chalamet and Calla Lane standing in a vat of chocolate in Wonka. Though many Roald Dahl movies have bombed at the box office, Wonka was a major success. This made sequel plans nearly a guarantee, but director Paul King was tight-lipped for the better part of a year after the release of the original. That all changed in November 2024 when King revealed that work was happening on the script for Wonka 2. Though he didn't reveal much, King did confirm that development is taking place, even though the sequel may never actually materialize.